Enough's enough. Enough is enough. It's going from bad to worse at a rapid speed. Liverpool have lost again. Lost 3-0 again. Last time we lost to Man City 3-0 away from home. Now we've lost to Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home. Enough's enough. It's time for him to go. This is why.
The main free back up in your screen. Real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
Where do I begin with this? We knew yesterday that Conor Bradley was going to be out, Florian Wirtz were going to be out. I'm going to speak about Florian Wirtz because apparently Wirtz is the reason why, everything became offset and off balance. Wirtz is the reason, but Wirtz didn't play today and we still got battered. But we'll come back to that. The moment we all knew Conor Bradley got injured, we all sat there and went, Szoboszlai is going to be played right back. I said it categorically, we shouldn't be playing Szoboszlai right back. Not because he can't do a job there, but because he's easily been our best centre midfielder. No, scratch that. He's been our best player this season, but he's easily been our best centre midfielder this season. So why move our best centre midfielder out of his position? I said you could play Joe Gomez there. No, you can't play Joe Gomez there because what if he gets injured? What if something happens? We're only down to Ibra and Virgil. Okay, cool. Calvin Ramsey. Now he's barely played any minutes. So let me get this straight. We'd rather play a centre midfielder at right back rather than an actual right back who's actually fit and available. Because guess what? They were both on the bench. Gomez and Ramsey were both on the bench today. Neither of them saw any game time. But we'll get to that as well. Then we play Sobo right back. And let's be real, we actually started the game quite well. Create a few chances. McAllister unlucky not to score. Brilliant clearance from Elliot Anderson. The set piece to Nottingham Forest. And guess what happens? We lose the first ball. I think Virgil might have won the first ball. Lands at Murillo's feet. No one near him. Boom, back of the net. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. How many times are we going to lose from set pieces? How many times are we going to concede from set pieces? Why can't we win a second ball in our own box? Who is coaching set pieces? So then the ball gets crossed in from the right-hand side, and then Ibra goes to tackle. Ibra's basically on the floor, guys. Ibra's facing away from the ball on the floor, basically having sex with the grass, and it looks like it's going to be 2-0. But the goal's ruled out. So we catch a bit of life. Then Gravenberch goes in slightly high on Sangara. Very lucky. On another day, that could have been a red card. If Sangara makes a meal of that, could have been a red card on another day. Get away with that. Then McAllister, clumsy in the box, could have potentially given away the penalty. Got lucky there again. So then you're thinking, all right, 1-0 half-time, get the boys in there, give them a kick up the arse, get your tactics straight, and get them back out there, and let's go and win this game. Within mere minutes of the restart, we're 2-0 down. McAllister misses out on a challenge. Tame in a challenge. Ball put across the box, 2-0. So now we're fighting against the losing battle. We're fighting against the losing battle. So then what do we do? Rinse and repeat. Konate off, Gravenberch into defense. So we start the game with one midfielder in defense, and then we end up with two in defense. And then Jones is there, McAllister's there. Ekitike comes on. So we're still chasing the game, and then we bring off Ekitike. So then we bring off Isak, who barely again got any touches, got one half chance, which he scuffed, barely got any touches, any service, anything. Bring on Chiesa. Why are we bringing on Chiesa for not Salah or Gakpo? Why is Chiesa coming on for a striker when we're chasing a goal? So let me get this straight. You got Gakpo on the left-hand side who wants to cut into and go into the middle. You got Salah on the left-hand side who wants to cut in and go into the middle. Then you got Chiesa who's ready in the middle, and you got Ekitike who sometimes likes to drift out to the left and cut into the middle. Where's the width? Why did Kirke start ahead of Robbo today? And look, I get it. When I said I'll slot out, I get it. I knew I was going to get a backlash. But I've always said to you guys, I'm going to be open and honest with you guys at all times, whether it's for good or bad. and I will happily take the flak. I sat here and I said to you, I hope I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, I get ridiculed. And I'd rather live a life of getting ridiculed and Liverpool winning trophies with Arne Slot. I got called clown, reactionary, knee-jerk, fake fan. Worse as well. Worse than that as well. What? Because I had an opinion. An opinion that my manager is proving right at the moment. Let me ask you as a Liverpool fan, what are your standards for this club? What do you think we should be achieving? Because another word that gets thrown about that's really peeing me off is entitlement. Entitlement. Oh, you've only won 2 leagues in 30-odd years. Why should we win it? I tell you why we should win it. Because we won it last season and we strengthened on what we won. That's why we should be winning it. Any other team who won the league and then brought in Frimpong, Kirkes, who was the best left back in the league last season. Frimpong considered one of the best right wingers in world football. Leone considered a young generational talent. Isak considered the second best striker in the league. Ekitike considered one of the hottest prospects in Europe. We bought all these players, didn't we? Didn't we buy all these players? Mamadashvili, one of the top young goalkeepers. So I meant to go, nah, we can take a break. Gave Virgil a new contract, gave Salah a new contract in the hope that they can cement their legacy even further by getting 2 more years out and 2 more Premier Leagues, and hopefully 1 more Champions League with that as well. But nah, I'm entitled for wanting Liverpool to win. Do you know how crazy it sounds that I'm entitled because I think my club is good enough to win? Were you guys at the parade? Because I was. Because I want to be there every year. I want to take my kids there. God willing, I'm old enough to see my grandkids. I want to bring my grandkids to a parade. But I'm entitled. What? Because I think Liverpool should be winning. Not want to win, should be winning. Because we have a squad good enough to win. But nah, we're 11th now. We are 11th in the league. And I'm the crazy one. I'm the idiot. I'm the clown. How are we going to turn this around? How does he turn this around? The players don't look like they're playing for him anymore. They look like they're fed up. They don't understand his tactics because no one understands his tactics. They look fed up with his tactics. We don't win second balls. We have no structure. We ended the game with Szoboszlai's left centre-back. Szoboszlai played right back. Oh, hear this. Szoboszlai and Jones were interchanging at right back today. Yeah, go figure. Ibu stunk. But guess what? Ibu is having to cover a right back that's not there because they're not right backs. When we've got 2 players on the bench who are experienced at playing right back. Make it make sense, someone. Nottingham Forest came and they didn't even sit low. They didn't even do a low block. I thought Sean Dyche were going to do low block and hit us on the counter attack, hit us on the break. They went toe to toe with us and they battered us. McAllister, deepest line playmaker in midfield again. Gravenberch, poor again. Szoboszlai, okay at best. Jones tried his best, but okay at best. Isak, no service. Salah running into it. Nico Williams locked up Salah. Gakpo, cutting. Kirkes, overlap, don't receive the ball. Go to ground. Virgil, look fed up. That's the most fed up I've ever seen Virgil and Alisson at this football club. That's the most fed up I've ever seen them look. I was told Florian Wirtz is offsetting the balance. He needs to be dropped. We need to go back to last season's midfield. We did that, got smashed by Man City. So what's the excuse now? What's the structure? What are we doing? Why isn't he getting it right? Why is he getting it so wrong? Tactically, it's appalling. The formation that we start off with, we don't have a shape. The midfield ain't there. Hence why it's so difficult to get second balls. Sangare was getting every second ball. Elliot Anderson was everywhere. You know why? Because they're giving clear instructions. They're giving the tactical nous and they're giving the tactical discipline of what to do. It is not good enough. These players that I'm looking at right now do not believe in the manager. And how can you when he's performing like this? We have played 6 games in the Premier League. Sorry, we have played 12 games in the Premier League. 6 wins, 6 losses, no draws. We're a journeyman team right now. And don't sit there and call me entitled when every single one of us predicted Liverpool to win the league. And not just us, pundits alike. So don't sit there and call me entitled. I'm not entitled. I'm a Liverpool fan who expects the best from this team. And if you don't expect the best from this team, then you need to question yourself about you being a Liverpool fan. How dare you say anyone who wants and believes Liverpool should be winning this season entitled? How dare you say we're entitled for thinking we should be winning the Prem? How dare you say we shouldn't expect to win the Prem because we've only won it twice in 35 years? What's the context behind that? Klopp had to come into a team that was on the ground and build it up to become champions. Slot's taken over a team that already had the foundations built. And last season, he furnished the house beautifully. This season, he's absolutely ripped out the structure. We have no roof right now. Leaking goals. Don't sit there and call me entitled. We've got a good enough squad not to be 11th in the table. We've got a good enough squad who should be within touching distance of Arsenal Football Club right now. But we're close to relegation than we are to the top of the league. Go figure. I'm done. I've got nothing else to say, people. We need to turn this around and turn this around quick. And look, if you're still slotting, absolutely fine. I'm not even going to call you crazy. But I will ask you, explain why. Explain why. Because I'm done with it. Get me a new manager. People, thanks for listening. Let me know your comments. I'm not going to ask you to like the video. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. Thank you all. See you guys later.